Hey guys, Donkey the Donkey here. Today we're going to be talking about shot calling. I know all of you have played in a squad before where it sounds like the comms in your game are like someone put 4 seagulls in a garbage bag and are beating them to death with a hockey stick. It's just, hey, over here, look over there, oh my god, 100 meters are getting shot at, blah, 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 blah. And that's what comms sound like in a lot of games. And today we're going to talk about, the importance of being a leader within your team and how you can basically improve your team's chances of winning through good communication and shot calling. Now, some of you that have watched my other vids or streams on Twitch at Donkey the Donkey, you'll see I'm always shot calling if I'm playing in a group. And essentially, some of the keys to shot calling are this. Number one, it's about being a leader. And then within that, that's good decision making, tactical awareness, giving clear, concise instructions, controlling the comms of your teammates, especially in a squad to keep just chitter chatter at a minimum, and accepting feedback when it's needed. So let's talk about good decision making. As a leader, it's such a imperfect, topic, I guess. There's, what is perfect decision making or good decision making? And basically it's just quickly evaluating all the situations at hand. Are you in contact with the enemy? What cover do we have? And then basically just quickly making a good tactical decision to put your team in the best position for that situation. And sometimes there may not be a really awesome decision, but you're gonna have to go with the best worst decision. And the perfect example is when the circle's closing in, those last couple circles especially, where oh shit, we've got to go through an open field and there's nothing left to do except for just cross it. And sometimes that's the best decision. But always just try and keep in mind not only your positioning but that of your teammates when trying to determine where to go, where to engage, what to do. One of the number one things you can do as a shot caller within your team is to give clear, concise instructions and establish yourself as that leader early on. But, as you're in the plane getting ready to jump, you got to say, hey man, I'm going to shot call this round. Just trust me. Let's try it out. If it doesn't work, that's okay. But people have to basically believe in you for this to work. Because if people are chiming in with everything that they think, you're doing right or wrong the whole time, it's going to be way too confusing. So, right away, just start giving out instructions. Hey, we're going to jump at the Milta power plant. We're jumping in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, player A and player B, go to the, tall building, player C and D, we're going to head over to, these houses over here and loot. Once we're done, hey, loot for 2 minutes. We're going to meet up here. Instructions like that. Those are the things that are going to help you. Your team is going to trust you more if you're saying, hey, you're naming people by name, rather than saying, hey, somebody do this or somebody go flank. Look to where you're at and say, hey, hey, Jimmy John, go flank off to the left. Go get up on that high ground over there. The next thing you need to do as a shot caller is to make sure you control the communications with your teammates. Because, I find a lot of times, especially if you're playing with new people or you're on the Playerunknown's Battlegrounds subreddit Discord, people are just going to be constantly talking the whole time. Hey, they want to tell you every single fucking thing they found. Hey, painkillers. Ooh, a black shirt. Ooh, shotgun shells. Ooh, looky here. And when you have 4 people doing that, you're not going to hear anyone running up on you. You're going to miss gunshots. You're going to, it's going to ultimately cost you a few games in the long run. So the best thing to do is with that, hey, battle comms. That's all you got to say. And basically what that means is battle comms is just keeping communications only pertinent to what's happening in game, to where it's just you're calling out enemy contacts, where you hear shooting, etc. So while you are the shot caller, it's important to always take feedback when it's needed. And what I mean by that is I would tell your teammates, hey, if you feel like I'm making a decision that is going to get us all killed like immediately, let me know and offer a constructive alternative. I find so often people, hey, what about this house? What about this house? What about this house? Why don't we go over here? Why don't we go over there? That shit gets so fucking annoying when you're playing in a group of 4 and everyone, is the good idea fairy essentially. And it creates so much confusion within the team. So just set forth guidelines with your team. Say, hey, if you feel like we're about to die, interject. Otherwise, just, move out, follow me. The next thing is, essentially to practice this in solo games because, this doesn't come naturally to a lot of people, being able to shot call in a team-based game. So, you can practice saying it in your head while you're playing solo games. Hey, pretend you're directing people around, where to go, how to engage enemies, and that's going to help you out in the long run. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. I appreciate you guys checking this out. This series is probably one of the most popular in PlayerUnknowns. I'll see you guys on the battlefield.